So friends, welcome to today's session. Today we will go really deep actually to not just the strategy, just to the microstructure of the market, why we should pay attention to the microstructure, not just candlestick pattern or candlesticks at all. Candlestick, when it's in the favor of the microstructure we are in, that's good actually. If it's not, actually you're trading against the market and you probably lose money actually. As I did, for example, myself actually made 7K yesterday, gave it all away and ended up with a negative almost 4K. So I gave almost 11K away actually, and you should not do that. Learn from my mistake, and I will use also an example. That was in Nasdaq. I went long, and for example, someone here in the community, Hamza, he went short actually. He did everything by book. He used the microstructure to his favor, and I was just using the candlestick pattern. Because once that's the point, what I say, trading is simple, okay? But is it to apply it? Is it easy? No, because we are human beings actually. When our emotion gets away, in the best of us actually, that's going to be the point we're getting actually to lose money then, because we're not thinking rational anymore. For example, hey, you lost 7K, don't you think it's actually okay to end up the day with break even at least, or small loss, small win? Let's say break even almost. That's actually the small thing. Do not, because if you think, hey, now I will make it back, maybe one day you do that, but most of the time you will lose it actually. Or on one day you will lose that much, you will turn around and say, hey, I lost over 100K actually. So I try to see everything from the positive side. It was a positive things happen to me right now, because when my account is getting bigger and bigger, and my position size is getting bigger, that means next time it's gonna not be, for example, minus 10K, it's gonna be minus 100K, minus 200K. So in order to avoid that actually, not to get to that point, or even if you lose all your profit of the day, which is actually bad, at least to say, hey, you know what, let me go walk out here on break even. Let me out of break even, to maybe to say, okay, I did something wrong, so I have to reset my log, to get ready, to get prepared, to see what I did wrong, actually do some analysis, do some journaling here, so something like that would not happen again. So what you see here, like always, left side is 15-minute Nasdaq 100, right side is 15-minute gold. The same we have here. The only difference is that's what happens right now, and that one is I went back to Monday, yesterday, when the market opens. Let's start actually with Nasdaq here. The first trade that I took actually here, I saw, hey, the market is resisting to close below that price. What did happen? The market opens already within gap, and we had actually a hammer, and a bullish hammer, which is showing me, hey, we want to definitely go up. If we go up all the time through the day, I cannot say that actually. Maybe we will return at some point, but for the moment, we go half of the way, we will push up, push up, push up actually. So I saw we went back here. I see, hey, it resisted to close below that, the opening here. It went down and it resisted and came back here. And after that, tried each time to close, it couldn't. I say, hey, that one comes here, gets rejected. And the next candle is coming to close nearby here. So we're back actually to our retracement here. Okay, I see the retracement and I'm using, okay, does it make sense? Yes, the microstructure doesn't feel comfortable there to lose that price level. I'm using that to go up. So took that one here, went up. I said, oh, that one, I get the wick and it's closing nearby the wick. It's actually a bit too far away when we look. It's a bit too far away. I would not try to short that one here, but it looks into my favor actually. It looks to my favor to get out of that trade, because probably it's not gonna higher, but also I'm not sure if I should short that. So I say, you know what, I want it to go higher, but it makes sense here. You have to own your own trust to say, hey, it makes sense here to get out of that trade, and which was also correct. And the next one I did here, yes, we see a double top here, but I see here we're rejected here, we're rejected here, and again the same actually, wick, and the next one comes and closes nearby here. That was the reason to me to say, hey, I have even now a triple actually bottom. So it switched from double bottom now again to triple, which means, hey, of course that is stronger. I see that with the gap opening, I see that with that candle. So that was the reason for me to get in. I got in into that trade. By the way, on that trade, I mean, I don't know, 400, something like that. Stop loss was below that, and after it went to my favor, I brought it here. So even you see something like that happen. Something like that happen. Do not think it's coming. We had the breakout here. When we have the breakout here, it's gonna come and retest that actually. Okay, it's gonna come here and retest that actually. So you can switch to the 5 minute here, for example. Let me go to the 5 minute. That's the thing. What is our thing to go into the market again? We have only 2 entries here. Never chase breakouts here. If you try to chase out breakouts, I did it myself actually. Every rules that I had, I was avoiding them actually, and I end up losing money here. So it does not matter who you are. We had even traders who had $10 billion, or there was a guy who turned 25K into $150 million, and he lost more than 100 million because at the certain point he switched from trading with structure when the setup is there to go to gambling actually. And when you gamble, the house always wins actually. So that's a serious business, and we should treat it like that actually. Not trying to do some gambling here. That's not it. That's a real business here, and we should do that the same. Like when you have a restaurant, for example. It could be on some days you don't have enough customer, you're losing money. That's okay actually. But let's go back here to here. What I see, I'm sorry, not here. So the breakouts happens here. I see, hey, we get in here. We get up and I get in back here. Hey, I have even a double top here. I have even a double top here in the pullback. One is enough actually. But I have even in the pullback. So the only time we get into a trade are 2 reasons. We have the market is going up and down, regardless if we had a breakout or not. We'll look into the 5 minute to catch, for example, the pullback. For example, what did happen today? We will go later to that. It's going down like waterfall actually. Nasdaq 100. We don't have any breaks out there, or maybe it's far away, so I did not took a look. I went to the 5 minute to see the pullback. The pullback could happen 2 times. After the breakout, it's coming to retest that, or it is going one direction, and when you switch from 50 minutes to the 5 minutes, you will see actually the pullback, and you're trying to catch the exhaustion of the pullback actually in the 5 minute. Okay, that's the thing we like to do here. Let's go back here. What was that? That's Thursday, Friday, and that's Friday. Yes. When I go here, I see, hey, what do I see here? I have one candle. The next one comes close nearby the wick actually. The same idea that we have here. The retracement here. Okay, I see it is not possible. Hey, even that one gave it away actually. You see? We're going up and you break the uptrend here with a candle. I don't want to see giant candle, but actually, let's all strong candle here. It has the size. It is engulfing those 2 previous candles. It is the size of those 2 together. And after that, you're giving me a cross candle opposite color. That means you're not able to push through actually that was your last push. Or maybe that one comes here, definitely gave it away. It cannot. That would be the idea, hey, to add into the position. Once the trade goes into your favor and the market is talking to you, you add into the position. Or let's say you missed out that opportunity here. You were sleeping, or you were on your phone, you were thinking, instead of doing some freestyle here to jump somewhere in where a pullback could hit your stop loss, wait actually for the next opportunity. What would be the next opportunity here? The next opportunity is, hey, I have the breakout. Now I'm waiting for the pullback. I see that, okay. If I do not think about the pullback here, if I had a breakout, I say, hey, you know what? I have actually a trend here, and I get actually a big candle here. It is saying, hey, we want to break that. But what do I get after that? You're giving me after that a cross candle. What does that mean actually? That means actually you're not able to push through. That is something that we also have here. You have couple candles covered by one actually big one. It's gonna probably return, especially when you get a cross candle of the opposite color. You see here, one candle covers those 2, and it get or you say, you know what, that's next to them. I wanted to see a circus. Wait here, that gave it away. That one comes and just close here. Get in here, go up. That was the one that I took actually here. And I think I got up here actually because I said, hey, that one is closing nearby here. The same thing that I was seeing here. Am I willing to short that on that day? No, short is actually not my thing because I see from the first candle, it is a day, it's going to go up. We started with a gap, actually opened with a gap to market close last week. Then it was actually a bullish hammer, a strong one. Each time I come to the opening, I get rejected 3 times actually. So I have an inverse head and shoulders actually, or triple bottom actually. It's always the same, okay. But after seeing that one, again, we're back to that idea here again. I have one giant candle. After that, I get that one here actually. Many candles covers by one, and I get a cross candle the opposite color again. And again, I don't have no breaks out here, nothing here actually, okay? Or it's possible to go to the 5 minutes, try to find here something. Let's go to the 5 minutes. Say, did we have here something? That's Tuesday. By the way, that trade I closed, I don't know, with 1K1, I don't know, something like that. Yes, I see here. Even if I go here, even in the 5 minutes, I have a cross, red, 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 and after I get a cross candle, and that looks almost like a 3 candle pattern. It is not. It is, since that one, the wick is here not lower, but I see that one is lower than that one, but I see, hey, something promising happening here. So the moment that one closes in 5 minutes, okay, you see the cross candle in white in 15 minutes here. You see that one. We get back to Thursday. Maybe I should next time have a 15 minutes, 5 minutes just for explanation actually. So I'm just showing that. Not for me, because in real time when I'm trading, I switch to 5 minutes and come back to 5 minutes, 5:15, just for a second to see what is happening in the 5 minute, the pullback actually. So I'm not missing out here. So the moment you see that cross candle, you saw those 3 candles. Hey, it's talking to me. It's gonna go. That was the reason I opened another one actually. And I was hoping that's gonna go up. Okay, that's gonna go up actually, trying to get back here, but it went and then came down. My stop loss used to be here. I brought it to a small loss actually here and kicked me out here. Okay, kicked me out here. And then I saw that it's happening. I see, hey, one candle covers by many actually. The thing was here. The thing was here. And I think Faz was it, Hamza, someone of you guys was, and I wanted to go long here and say, hey, Parsa, one question. I know today we have a signal, it's going up. But we have a double top here. You see, I have a double top here. So see, the moment I'm trying to go long here, I'm trading against the market actually. The only reason to go long here is because I had that one here at the beginning. I opened with a gap here. I got the cross candle here, and each time I got here, I get rejected. That one says, hey, probably the double top means nothing here. It's gonna push up actually. I should even try that actually. But again, we're looking to the microstructure, and I said, you know, I don't know, but I'm trading against it. But the same thing that we have here. We had here a triple top here. You see the head and shoulders. Shoulder 1, head, and shoulder 3. And we have our favorite 3 candle pattern here. And I said, hey, that one is closing here by the wicket. Let me go long. I said, oh no, it's coming down. I get immediately off that trade. If you remember that, I'm trading against the microstructure. You see, when you use pattern, you want it to be into the favor of the microstructure. Let me show that one more time here. That's what I say to reset our line here. So here, when I went long, microstructure say, hey, I don't feel comfortable here. I want to go up. The same thing here. Microstructure is talking that here too. Hey, I'm gonna up. That's going to be the exhaustion of the pullback. I want to go up. So the only thing is, for example, reversal actually on that day is gonna be difficult. Actually, I only get into the market pullback. Could be I have a breakout and then that comes back to the breakout, something like that actually. Or sometimes you don't have a break, or the breakout is much deeper here, but you get a pullback actually here. In the 5 minute, 15 minute, you see the exhaustion of the pullback. Sometimes, like today, again, we will go to Nasdaq of today after that. Let me see what is happening here. So far, nothing so far. I don't know. That's going to be, that's wanna be, we can do this actually. We can do this actually. Wait, actually, what's, wait. That one, no, do not touch that here. That one, since we have a liquidity sweep, it got here. Probably nothing. It's gonna, but we have already gone here. It's gonna go up actually, maybe. So what I'm gonna do here is maybe to put a limit order here. My stop loss is gonna be below, below one of those candles here, and to use the wick maybe, and then below one of those. No, let me use the body actually. You know what, let's stay out of that, because today the market, even that one looks promising here. No, you see it's coming down here, getting rejected here. I don't feel it actually. It's actually almost like that one, and that one here is just telling me, hey, stay away from it. That's what I like about the agent session. You can make your money here and you don't have to trade that anymore here. That's the reason I like it here. So let's go back here actually. I wanted to see here actually, If I have nothing here, or like Nasdaq was falling, or I switch to the 50-minute, I catch the exhaustion of the pullback, because sometimes we do not see that. That's actually perfect. I sit in the 5-minute and 15-minute. Perfect actually. Perfect actually. So we got it from here. Here, what is the problem that I have here? Even it looks promising. We go up, but now I see, hey, I got twice here rejected, actually twice at the same time. That's actually a double top here. And if I say one candle covers by many, actually, and I have even after that the cross candle here, that's actually, you can actually go long here, one covered by many, actually. Yes, you can go here, but after that, even I can wait, I get that, but I say, you know what, the microstructure is against me. Even that goes up, that will happen without me. So I want to always trade when the microstructure is into my favor. Do you get it, guys, actually? Only trade pullback or reversal if the microstructure. For example, if I had a 3-candle pattern here, for example, a good one, actually. For example, I would say, yes, okay, I have my double top here. It's looking into my favor. Maybe it will go just here and return, but by the moment the trade goes into my favor, I always bring my stop loss to a small loss here. Always to a small loss here. Not a win, actually. Small loss always. So if you're short, slightly above it. If you're long, actually, your stop loss comes slightly below it, actually. It's even minus $1. That's okay. I don't care, actually. I want to see the minus, guys, actually, always. It's called stop loss, not stop winning, actually. So that's the thing I like to do. So that would have been something, okay, the pattern is into my favor. I'm going to try to do that. Maybe it's kind of going to come here and jump up, but okay, I will bring my stop loss to a small loss, minus $4, $5, $10. So it's almost like break even. So I don't care. So what did happen here? It went up here. So I see I have a false break here. I cannot do anything here, actually. Yes, I see the red candle. After that, actually cross. I can, but let's say we go here to the 15-minute here. Let's say we're using, actually, hey, you know what? It is resisting to close above that, and that one is like in false breakout. Let's go to the 5-minute here. Again, next time I will have it like that. Just for the teaching, here gonna be left side is gonna be 15 minutes, so here it's gonna be 5 minutes, so we don't need to switch actually. But when you're trading yourself, stay in 15 minutes. Just the moment, switch to the 5-minute, look what is happening, especially when you have the pullbacks actually. What is happening there actually just. So let's go here and see what was it again. So I see, okay, in that I have a breakout and I get that one. I cannot work with that actually. I cannot work with that actually. But what I see here, after one giant candle, I get slowly candles to coming nearby. What is that actually? That's again our retracement here. It is not always like that. We get to the top or to the bottom. It is sometimes getting just where we had our breaks out here. You see, it is resisting for some reason to break that. And I see, hey, I get a cross candle, and the next one here just touches slowly and get here. So the smart thing to do is I put my sell here. My stop loss is gonna go above that, $200 actually, not that much. Okay, you get it? That's the way we like to trade actually. Do not get too emotional. Wait actually. You see, hey, it's getting, and that one is getting slightly nearby the week actually. Nearby the week. Actually, the same actually retracement here, and it's getting. I cannot push anymore. You see, I just get through here, and I know it's a white candle, but it's we don't have any power anymore. You see, slightly. We're getting a swing. The institutional trader is getting back to get a swing actually, and then to go all the way down. Why? Because there is not enough order here for them to go down. The amount of order they wanted to you to say no, it's gonna return here. It doesn't feel comfortable here. It's like to go up. No, they want you to think like that, to take your trades actually, to hit your stop losses actually, okay, and whatever. And they have enough order here, so now they can get the amount of number of contracts they want actually to short, and they can short it from there all the way down actually. That's the reason. So our goal is to stay behind that. What would that be? So far we had actually the trade we took so far were just the pullback actually. We just want to interfere with the market for two reasons. To find the exhaustion of the pullback. One is the breakout. Never chase the breakout. Oh, that one is going. No. Wait for the pullback actually. Especially switch to the 15, 5 just to catch the exhaustion of the pullback. Sometimes, yes, you're seeing that in the 15-minute as well. Or sometimes it's, hey, I don't have any breakouts, but the market is going all the way up or all the way down. Again, we will go to Nasdaq, what happens today. What I do, I switch to the 5-minute here, and when I switch to the 5-minute here, I go to find the exhaustion of the pullback here. The moment I feel the exhaustion of the pullback, I get in and continue with the trend actually, because the trend is your friend actually. So not just to jump in the trend, it's going up, because you can have actually the dancing candles that you see here. They can hit your stop loss then, wait for the pullback, especially when you see that in 15. But what is happening here? I see, hey, the market is getting exhausted here. And when I go to the 50-minute again, that's again Thursday. When I go here, I see, hey, that's a false breakout actually. It cannot go through. It tried it actually. The market get exhausted. We are here. And the time is okay. It's still before the opening of New York 3 hours. I got in here. Okay, and even with that, I see, hey, you see after that, it's getting down here. It is also possible to say, hey, I have the breakout here. I would catch it here. You see? You're getting down here and you're giving me just the cross candle wide. You cannot go up actually, okay? But we get it here. Where should be our market? To say, you know, we got that. We tested all that actually. Now we're going to test that. For example, to say, hey, it was resisting here. I'm trying at least to go here before the market opened 40 minutes, because that one started actually, that ended 45 minutes before the market order. You have already made 1,300. That's over. That's a 6.5 R trade. You're risking $200 with 10 contracts to make actually with a micro. That's gonna be five micro. With mini is, I don't know, with mini they don't have 10, they have 20 actually. Then 20 CFD is gonna 10 CFD contract. It's gonna be like 5 micro actually. For those who are trading MNQ actually, that should have been your trade actually. Any questions so far? You see, so far we were just trading the pullback. That one was the reversal actually. Reversal are trickier more, especially because you're trying to catch the exhaustion of the trend. So you're trading now against the trend. You want to be ahead of the changing of the trend and to catch it from the beginning. Pullback, you're not catching it from the beginning. You're catching it from somewhere. Could be in the middle, almost at the end, or just a bit at the beginning. But when you find actually the reversal, you're catching the new trend from the beginning actually. It has pros and cons. Pros from pullback is your stop loss is more unlikely to get hit compared to reversal actually. But the cons is you will not have the win RVR that you have with your winning trade on reversal. With reversal, it's trickier. Compared to pullback, it is slightly more possible that your stop loss gets hit. Slightly, not that too much. But that was the con. But the pro is here. You can get a really good RVR actually, a really good, huge one. You can get everything from here. Any questions so far here? No one? Okay. Anyone wants to, you can ask anytime, guys. So the next thing is, where did we have our breakout? Yes, you can use the wick, whatever. Both are okay because it's a zone actually. It's not a precise level here. You can even use the rectangle here. Use the rectangle to say, hey, I think from here to here, it's a zone more actually. So what I did actually here, what I did personally, I don't need that. I have the line still here. I said, you know what? After closing here, each time it gets rejected. It doesn't feel comfortable. And even here, the first time you see it got rejected, it doesn't feel comfortable to close below that actually. So, and then we had a spike candle. So first time it got, even that one counts because yes, we did not get here, but that's the zone actually. It touches actually the wick. First time it got here, that's the first time. Now I'm going to go to the trade Hamza took and the trade that I took. He did the right thing, I did the wrong thing. I switch here to the 5 minute here. And I saw a 3 candle pattern that hits me, and then again I got another 3 candle. I did not took that actually. I should have bought actually, and I would have made here good money. But again, if you see something like that actually, you can switch to the 5 minute, try to find something. But if you ask me, guys, stay away from that actually. Stay away from something like that. Give the market chances to return to normality again. So you see, that's crazy actually. You have more wicks than body actually. So even if you go to the 5 minutes here, so it's more likely that your stop loss gets hit than your GTP. That's gambling. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. Just amateur. And I'm not talking well about myself right now. Just trying to do anything here. Instead, what did Hamza did? Hamza did everything by the book. Hamza said, hey, I see here. I see that one comes here. The first pullback got rejected. But okay, that's the market opening. I will not try to do anything here because it's crazy. But now it's getting back here. Now I see here. It's getting rejected. Now we go. That's a second time. That means In pullback, one top is or one bottom is enough. You have a breakout, come test it and goes, that's enough. Or same, you have a breakout, comes test it, one top is enough. But if you get, for example, even a double top, double bottom, that's even a stronger pullback actually. We welcome that. And Hamza said, hey, it is not going through that. What I did is I just was looking at the candle because I lost money here, because I should have exited here. We will go to gold again. I should have exited the positions here. Let me see what is happening here. You see, that was the good decision. That would have hit our stop loss. So stay away from stuff like that, actually, guys. We have the breakout here to say, hey, that's a breakout. It's going to go here. We don't have any confirmation, actually. We just need to go to lower one. And as you see here, that's crazy. Stay away from that. Even if you go to the 5 minute, that's the way I trade. I switch like that, actually. 5 minute, 5 minute. Can I see here something? 50 minute, 5 minute. Oh, I'm here. Oh, I see the pullback here. Oh, I can get it. Something like that. Or I'm getting, oh, that was the rejection I got here. It got rejected again. Cross candle. It's going to go down. We will talk more about that. We will get here. Again, today is going to be maybe the most important video that we make actually here. Even better than the one that I did with my strategy here, because we go here really deep actually. Microstructure. Only pullback and reversal. That's it. Do not do some freestyle trading. At the moment you do that, you lose money here. You lose money. I swear to you, even if you have a winning day, that's actually luck. Even a broken clock works twice a day. Okay? You're losing money actually. Okay? I gave yesterday 7K positive away. And if that was not enough, I gave even from my previous day, Friday, the win almost all away actually. I had almost 5K win on Friday. 3,600 I gave away actually, which is stupid actually to do that. So I don't want you to do the same mistake I did, and I like it that I did the mistake so I can talk about my mistake. Oh no, that's 5:50 minutes here. 5 minutes, it's gonna be now here. Now we go to the 5 minute and look at the trade that Hamza did well actually. So what we see here, friends. First of all, I don't know if Hamza saw that. Actually, I see that more often in 15 minutes, but you see, that's what I like about 15 minutes. I say something deeply is hidden in 15 minutes. 50 minutes is something like, I don't want to say holy grail in trading, but if something comes close from a time frame, it's going to be 15 minutes, especially for futures market with gold or Nasdaq, where you have a high price and high volatility, couple hundred or even thousands of dollars every day. You see something patterns that you see in the 15 minute, you see it in the lower time frame, 5 to 1 minute, whatever. Even I'm not using less than 5 minutes, and you see that on higher time frame, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours daily. And even I'm not using, the only time frames that I use is 15 minutes and 5, and 5 is only for the pullback. Or even if I get actually double top, double bottom, I cannot see that, it's too big. Actually, maybe I switch for a glitch actually to see what is happening in the 5 minute. But again, 5 minutes is more for the pullback actually, to catch the exhaustion of the pullback. The magic we're looking for just is in the 15 minute. When I see that here, you see we had that here, for example, in everything. We had it in gold, we had it in Nasdaq. Let me show you that in gold. When did we have that actually? That was actually yes, on that day. See what is happening here? We get weak, weak, weak. That one comes close nearby here. After so many times you get just to close nearby here. That doesn't make any sense. You're not able to push through that. What gave it away? The next candle, you see, you get a big cross candle, opposite color. I don't have any power to push through to go up actually. That would have been the sign to get in. Or now, that one here, finally, we close below all the bodies here actually. Okay, they were trying to push up, but they cannot. Same thing actually here. You see, we get weak, weak, weak. Hey, they're trying like the one here. Just the 5 minute is it? They're trying to close it. Okay. The next one, you get just the cross candle. I don't have any power to go lower here. That was the trade that Hamza took. Hamza did everything by book actually. That's what I like, because he was almost every session here. He asked actually, and he's trying to imply that, and he did this thing that I was teaching myself, but I did not pay attention. What I was doing, I was in 50 minutes trying to catch some candle pattern actually, because I got emotional. In my head was, hey, I lost more than 10K. I need to make that. And that doesn't make any sense. The best thing that I could happen as I lost almost 7K, because the moment I was almost break even, I was the trade that did not go into my favor, and I would talk about it, and I was in positive, and it came down, break even, break even, break even, and I was only 300-400 in positive. I should have said, hey, I was 7K in positive. Even I did not realize that. I should have actually, that was unrealized profit. Now I got to almost break even. You know what? Be happy that you are not in minus. Do not trade anymore, or at least do that on paper trading just here, not on your real one account, on MetaTrader here. So I did not do that and paid the price for it. But on the other hand side, I'm happy that happens right now, because the best lessons that I learned was from losing days, or things happen in my life that was not going in to my favor at the moment. Actually, when everything is good, happy, yes, it's good, happy. Actually, you don't think, but when hard times come, that's the lesson that you get in life. Actually, so same goes for trading here. So that makes me to go deeper. What did I do wrong? Actually, I have to reset myself to get in line again, to prepare myself, to get ready for the trades. And I said, okay, now I know what was my mistake again. Okay, when you trade like that and you say, oh, the candle is going up, oh, I want to be part. No, 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 wait for it. Wait for the next opportunity, just a break, or if you miss something, do not try to do any freestyle thing here. Actually, do not do that. Actually, try to do that. Sometimes happen there is some breaks out. Actually, we have that. Actually, that, for example, it looks like a 3-candle pattern. Actually, with that I took some, for example, with Hamza, with others, with Azurai, with Nasser, with Saber, with Hanarad, Arab, with a lot of Ifras, for example. That is okay sometimes, because we saw that the 3-candle pattern. So, but on the other hand, wait always for pullback and the reversal. So now here, actually, you see, hey, I got that. Even the next one, you see, it's getting. Or if you want to wait more here, finally you get the one here, like the one here. You see, that is what I call repeatable pattern. The patterns are repeating themselves. So you should have, Hamza got in here. Okay, got in here, for example. Stop loss should be what? When you see that, you say, hey, I do it slightly above that, 160. The next one is, hey, I get a pullback here. Okay, it's trying to come back here. I have a giant candle here. Okay, it covers actually those previous one, and it's a heavy one. What I get after that, it's giving me just the cross candle. It's in the 5-minute. Hey, the pullback, you don't have any power. After giving me such a huge candle, promising candle, spike candle, it is actually engulfing the previous a little bit more, and it would have even that one here. So it's looking actually promising here. You should at least go here or higher. And once the trade goes into your favor, you bring it, of course, to a small loss. You're giving me that. That was, I think, the second one he added in. And you don't need even here huge here. You just need a stop loss like that. Or maybe a bit higher than that one here. So now that one is into your favor. You bring it to a small loss. And that one here, when it's going into your favor, you bring it to a small loss. Let's go to the 15-minute. What should have been your target? When we go now... So you see, is it possible to do that here? Yes, you can do that here with the bouncy. What is the bouncy? I see here those two candles are consolidating here. The white one here, we're going in the direction of the trend. I have the pullback, comes here, touches the body, get rejected, close actually below that, get in with the entry and short it actually down. That's possible too in the 50-minute. That's the bouncy and entry again. I gave a silly name to it because we bounce and bounce back actually, okay? The idea is, again, those two candles are consolidating here, or even those two, if you want to call them. That candle here touches and close below that. That means it's going to return from it. You should look opposite. And especially since the market is into my favor, and I say, yes, I see the rejection here. It's going to down. You see? You say, hey, 15-minute is working into my favor, and even 5-minute working into my favor. Maybe that was something that Hamza did. If so, good for him. What would have been my target? Actually, I say, hey, I see lots of wicks here. I could say I put my TP here, or the first candle, as you know me, closes here. For that one would have been here with 10 contract, $1,400, and with the other one, 1100 to get the 2500, and the stop loss was something between 130 to 150. So that's an 8-9 hour to 11-12 hour trade. Beautiful. Actually, you see only 2 trades and you don't need to trade anything anymore, instead of trying to do any freestyle thing. That was the great thing to do actually. And yeah, that's a thing that Hamza did. Great for you, bro. Keep up the good work here. That's professional trading, what I call it here. Not get emotional, to see that, only interact with the market. And what I loved actually, he didn't get involved actually here. I did actually, and I lost actually in the 5. If it looks like that in the 15-minute, believe me, in the 5-minute it's gonna be slightly better than that. Stay away from it. Give the market chances. But the Hamza waited actually, used that into his favor and did good. Congratulations to you, bro. Actually. So any questions so far? No one? Since we're here, let me go same day, but we go with gold actually. That broke my heart. Here, was it here? That Thursday? Friday? Oh. and far away. And by the way, I wanted to show that pattern actually that I told you that's happening every day. You see the one here actually. We get here, you're coming back slightly. What does it mean? You're not able to push through that actually. You see, after that one, you're only getting smaller and saying you are not able to push, and then you give me a red candle, put your limit order here, okay? Put your limit order here, have a stop loss here, and you say, you know what? I'm going for the first candle close below that actually. Gotta be here actually. Below the low of the day. You're risking, let's say, $180, $140, let's say, to make that's almost a 10-hour trade. You see, it is trade. It is not able to push through. Even you say, oh, for example, that candle here, that can come all the way up. It was green. No, it is not. Just the pullback. They're not able to. It doesn't make any sense. Once you understand the microstructure, it is not possible actually. It is not possible to have a losing day actually. But you will have a losing day. Why? Theoretically speaking, it is not possible, but practically speaking, yes, because you're a human being. Especially when you start to make money every day, like me, you feel invincible after 3.5 months. Hey, I make every day between 5 to 10K. That's so good. Actually, I like it. Money does not make happy. Lots of money does make happy. Let's go. And then you have one day. You're one bad day actually. You're one bad day away to blow up your entire account actually. It could be your funded account who gave it away, your personal money, whatever. So you get to get in line. But I like, for example, Sabr says, hey, I only trade 3 trades on a day. For me, it was actually 5. But for example, yesterday, how many trades did I have, Hamza? 39, I'd say, which is crazy actually. It's crazy. After my friend was telling me he had 37, I was, hey, bro, what are you doing? And I was like, hey, what are you doing yourself actually, bro? And if you see something like that, do not to find anything. No, the market say, hey, stay away from me actually. That's the way I like actually the Asian. If I get something here, I don't need to trade anymore here actually. I enjoy the day. If I get something, I trade it like Hamza. He got something, he traded, but otherwise no. Look, I like to see that, show you that pattern a couple times more. Again, in 15 minutes, I have seen that so many times actually. The one we talk about here. Yes, here for example, look here. See, that one, I see. That one tries to come here, get back actually, and get a huge one here actually. Comes here, above that, but it cannot go through, okay? What do I get here? After that, I get only one candle like that. You can put it here, your limit order, or here, whatever you like actually. Okay? And try to catch the low. But in that time, it would have stopped me up because once that goes into my favor, my stop loss, which used to be here, I bring it here, but that one would have stopped me. But okay, but at that time, maybe we should not even trade. That's actually 2 hours before market is closing here. But I want to show you it's happening again, but I saw another one, and then we will go to gold actually. That one I want to show you that too. We had that actually. Yeah, that too. Maybe that. Yes, that one too. You see, you get here, you get right away rejected. You get here and you get right away rejected. What is that telling me here? Put some limit orders here actually, or here actually, and then go down with it actually. That's it. Same thing actually happens here, or more likely here actually. You see, I pull up here finally, and you give me that, and then you cannot pull through. That means you cannot do that actually. You get in here, and finally you cannot go through. You say, hey, I cannot. That when you see that the red one, you say, you know what? It's not happening here probably. Let me have a small stop loss here, slightly above that, and instead try me to go actually, I don't know. Try go for the low. The first candle close below the low actually. That's something that I like always. The first candle, because if you're not more able to crack the high of the day to go higher, then you go for the low actually. You see, that's a 10-hour trade, but it will take each of those candles of 15 minutes, guys. And if you see something here in the middle here, do not think, hey, no, look at the bigger picture. If it started here and cannot push through to go to high, it did try it for 2 hours. Each of those candles are 15 minutes for 2 hours. They said, no, we are not able to. The only thing is happening right now is to go and break the low of the day actually. And if you see something here, do not try to bring just your stop loss to a small loss here. Even the only thing that you can do here, maybe if your broker allows you, for example, I'm with my private money at Vantage and with the funded account at FTMO, I'm allowed to do hatches. That means each position that I open is separately. If I even add into the position, is a new position. It's not the average price. So I can have, for example, if I see something is coming here, I can open a long, for example, do a small trading here, or once it goes to my favor, bring it to a small loss, and I don't need to close that one here. That's what I like about FTMO or my own private Vantage broker here. And there was another one, and I promise that's going to be the last one actually, guys. Same thing actually also here actually we see, but we had here something. What was it actually? There was on the day, I think that was the day actually. Yes, that was the day actually. We talk about it. Okay, my apologies. Okay, we talk about it. Okay, that was about here. So far, any question? No one? Everything is clear? If not, thumb down. No one thumb down? Okay, then it's gonna be clear. Okay. Then we came to gold here. You see, that was from Friday. We could not break that one here. We could not break that one here. I see it opens, goes push ups, and I saw that one is happening here. I did miss out on that one here. You see, when you have the breakouts, do not pull immediately here. Let me try to catch. Maybe it's possible. In that case, maybe it's possible to say, hey, that's a very good breakout. I was trying, I think, to catch that here, but I would stay away from it. I should not do that too big because we don't have any confirmation. Yes, the candle could look, but maybe the next one is coming strong back too. We don't know that actually. What is happening here? What did we see? If we have a trend actually in one direction in 15 minutes, even in 5 minutes also, but we want to stay in the 15 minutes. It's only one color or almost one color actually, but you get actually, maybe you have 7 red candles, but you have 1, 2 white candles, but the direction is clear actually. The direction is very clear actually. You don't have many hiccups actually. It's going to be like that actually there. And at the end, you get a cross candle opposite color. It is most, and especially it is like a staircase. It's slightly below that or slightly above that. If you're going long or short, actually, it's gonna return from here. When we see here, we have actually 2 things actually going on here. The one at the end of 3 red candle, which should be each one is at least 2, 3 candles actually as big as there. I get a cross candle. In that case, it's gonna be an inverse hammer, opposite color, important opposite color. Okay, and I also can say, hey, after the breakout here, when you gave me a convincing candle, you gave me something like that. That doesn't make any sense here. That doesn't make it. That means you're not able to push through that actually. That's the thing they want us to tell you. We're not able to push through. You have even 2 reasons. You say, hey, I have a trend. Yes, it's 3 candles, but those 3 candles are big. Each of them is size of 3 of them actually. So it's actually like 9 candles, 10 candles, actually 8 candles, whatever. And at the end, also the last candle is actually spike candle. Spike candle is a strong candle where it breaks actually through a resistance. Could be from both sides actually. It breaks the resistance, the support resistance that we have here. The support, we breaks it with a strong candle here. And after that, you give me a cross candle. In that context, you give me an inverse hammer in the opposite color. What is that telling me? You're not able to push through. The only thing is maybe I like it to be below that, because when I get something like that, often it does look like this. It does something like that and comes below and then goes home. But in that case, since it is after the breakout here, it is more unlikely. If that would have been just the trend, no breaks out, probably I go 1 step lower actually, and then we return to the upside. It happens when the cross candle is next to it, and I will show you more examples. But since this is happening for the breakout here, that was the reason to say, hey, I go long here. I did not took that trade. I should have with the closing price or put a small limit order here to get it. Stop loss slightly below that, 300 is enough. You can say I go here, or the first candle that closed above that one here. Since now we have go, that means the first candle would have been here. That would have been an easy 10R trade, or good 10R trade actually. You're risking $300 to make $31. That's actually 10.3R trade actually here. You see? You're using the microstructure into your favor here. Any questions so far? Is that clear, that one here? That one I did not took actually. And I was mad at myself, but it's okay because I just woke up. I was dizzy in my head because you have to understand when that was happening, it was around 2 a.m. German time. That means 8 p.m. previous day. That's gonna 8 p.m. Sunday Eastern time in the United States or Canada actually. New York, Toronto, and stuff like that. And for me, it was already the next since we're 6 hours ahead of you guys or those who live there. For me, it was 2 a.m. in the morning or late night German time actually. So you see, I don't want to look for excuses, but again, I needed to look here. That was after the weekend. What is happening here? Things like that actually. So that FM here. Oh, the next trade that we should have taken here is the one here actually. Oh, I see that. You see that? I have the wick. The wick is bigger than that one. I like actually the wick actually to be higher. If the wick is higher, it's actually good always. It's usually a good sign actually. I saw that and we got in the last second with the closing price actually, I think. Stop loss was, I think, somewhere here, slightly below that. And we say, you know what? We go, for example, for the cross candle here, the high of the cross candle, which is also the closing here. We went for that one here. We said, hey, you know what? We go for that one here. Was a decent $1,300 trade here. So far, so good, guys. Okay. Then I saw that one here. And that's the thing that I said, hey, that's different because of the breakout. If you have one trade here, actually coming like that, actually one color, and at the end you get a, what do I get here? That one does not count actually. Why does it not count? Because it's the same color. I have one direction here. After 1 hour, each of them are 50 minutes, guys. Believe me. If you see, oh yes, Parse showing he got in here. He got sometimes it's working for 1.5 hours. When you see I got in here, you see the candles playing around, consolidating there, small pullbacks. It's for 1.5. It's playing with your mind actually. And then the breaks out happen, and then you can relocate your stop loss to a small loss actually. So you have to give it some time. See, good things takes time, I always say. So I see at the end of the trend, what do I see here? I see a cross candle, opposite color. In that scenario, it's gonna be a hammer, just not inverse hammer, just a hammer. We got in here with the price. It was, I think, with Sauber, Nautilus, some other of the guys here. But you see, when it comes down and consolidate like that, it likes to do something like that always. To come here, to come one step down and then go up, or sometimes it goes lower. Let me show you here some examples here from previous trades. I should have known that, but I took that trade and the first one hit my stop loss, but that was okay. That was okay. And the only reason I say I should have maybe waited, because since I had the experience, if someone say, hey, the cross candle, but I had the experience because I looked to those candles so many hours. I have seen so many charts actually. This thing that I'm explaining to you right now, this does not come natural to me. For hours devastating, look to the candles, and back in the ways it was with stock, which was actually crazy actually. When I was trading Tesla, I was happy when I could make 2k in Tesla was like 10k here actually. So happy for the futures market. I should have actually switched to the futures market much earlier. Let me show you, where did we have that, guys? For example, one was here. You see, I see the cross candle happening here, but since that one started to consolidate here, when you see something like that, no, the trend isn't ending. You see it getting and consolidate here. No, it's probably go one step down and then will come up. Since that one consolidated too much here, so it become actually for 2 hours, it now becomes a breakout and retest. It's no longer to be like that actually. It's no longer to be like that actually, to go like that. And what actually gold like to do when we have a double top, for example, something like that actually. I saw that so many times here also, a cross candle. I was, hey, what do I have here? Wait here, what do I was like, hey, I have a double bottom here. Yes, it's correct, it's a double bottom here. And I saw that one is a 3 candle pattern, liquidity sweep. That one is closing above the second candle and is a white candle, so we go bullish candle we're looking, and I have the liquidity sweep of liquidity sweep, and that one is closing above, not above the wick. It is also engulfing, and it's even a bullish hammer. Actually, everything going up, but it did not. You see, after coming something like that, when it moves like that to the sideways, it likes to come down, because I saw so many times, but it's okay next time to try to get that. Even there are two things happening. If you don't want to miss out the opportunity, try to get that. If your stop loss gets hit, try to get in here. Say, oh no, I did too much fine tuning. I should have made rough scaling, large scaling here. It's gonna be, that's gonna be my double top. The second one, gold likes mostly to be lower actually. I saw so many times. So what is happening here? I said, hey, now I have the 3 candle pattern. Let's take that here. So another one that I saw here at gold actually happening, that was on which day actually? Yes, actually here, actually, you see that? we're coming down here. Since we're consolidating to the right, it's like to come down when you see something like that. Actually, it is consolidating to the right side actually. Okay, do not think, hey, I catch the reversal. No, wait, actually it go one step down. Actually, it like to do something like that. Actually, the second one to be lower. Actually, that's something that a goat like to do. That's something that I found out myself actually. Where was it actually? We took it actually. It was on here on that day. You see, on that day, maybe some people would say, hey, look, after that one I get that. No, they're consolidating to the right side here. Wait, actually, wait, you see, then it happened. And even, okay, it did actually more than, okay, there is no holy grail here, but you get my point here, what I'm trying to make here. So when we go actually back here, but maybe someone said, but Parsa, what would have been the reason to go long here? The reason to go long here, not because after 3 candle I get a cross candle. That was not the reason. The reason was actually because more of the breakout. After the breakout, you give me right away that, because after the breakout it is more unlikely if you get something like that to go deeper. Yes, if you are looking for the reversal, actually you have a double top, double bottom, or a single one we have actually when we have one color and I get the opposite one. That's possible to get. That one is next. I don't like it actually. But since that was the breakouts, and after the breakouts and you're showing me weakness here, that would have been the reason, hey, that's good for me to go here. Do you get my point, guys, here? Just because of the breakouts. Otherwise, to say if I didn't have any breakouts, no, I don't feel it. Probably it would have got even lower, and then I had my return here. So far so good. The next one trade that we took actually here was the one here. You see, hey, we're trying with the pick, and that one finally gets to close nearby those 2 weeks, and I get rejection. So what we did actually, holy shit, what is that? Back to go. So we did that actually, use some stop loss here, say, hey, below that week here, when our target was actually to go way much by. I should have just stayed here. Went into my favorite, turns around and hit my stop loss here. Which I don't know, it was not minus, I'm sorry, that was here, minus $24, something like that actually. Hit me actually, I know I was okay with that. Okay, even I was actually 1K in positive, that's okay. The trade that I took, but that one is risky. Yes, that one is coming closing nearby here, but you don't know that. It is also breaking, and maybe that goes down. That was risky that I took. Do not do that actually. Okay, I took that one here. So, and if that happens, oh, no, wait for the retest actually. You see, hey, that comes here, get rejected. When I go now to the 5 minute here, yeah, see, I had, you can say, hey, I saw that one here, I saw the 3 candle pattern. You could have taken that from here actually, because the other one, you say, yes, that's closing there, but you say, hey, I have a double bottom here, I can take it from here, okay? Or if you miss that one out, you see, because you were looking at the 50 minute, or you didn't feel that to take it from here, you see, hey, that one goes out, wick, that one just to close nearby the wick here, actually the same ideology that we have here. You see what? Hey, that's okay for me. That's giving me away. So, and in the 50 minute, I'm saying it is also not to do here anything. Again, next time I'm gonna have, just for the education, 15 minute right side, 5 minutes, one for gold, one for Nasdaq. So the switching is not getting so much away. Always losing time here. So I add in here, another add-in that I took was the one here. I see, hey, I have another breakout, okay? And again, I should have taken my money out of here, actually, and I was actually here long. I was actually here long, actually, also, okay? You see? Count that up, actually. And I saw the breakout here, and I switched to the 15. When was it, actually? 8:45. It's crazy, guys. 8:45 actually. Yes, here. 45. That went up. I said, hey, that one is coming down. I get that one here. One candle covers my mini, especially after I saw that one here. I said, hey, you know what? Let me get in. But I think I got even in with that one, but I should have waited actually, because that one is coming down close here. Wait, another one. I should have waited for that one. And that was another trade actually. Now count that together, is more than 5-6K. And that turns around and hit me each one with small stop loss, small stop loss, small stop loss. And I wanted to, And I was like that actually. I wanted to, what is happening here? Because I got too greedy here. So next time I should have said, you see, you know what I'm seeing here? I got into that trade. It's going to my favorite even. It's paper trading. Because the market is currently there. Actually, what is happening here? Yeah, nothing. And here, actually also nothing. Stay away from it actually. But maybe here to see, hey, what is happening here? Let's switch to the 5-minute. That's going to be interesting. I get here and I see maybe a 3-candle pattern here. I say, hey, I have even a double top here. It's gonna go break the low actually. I want to see what is happening then here. That could be something. But again, when the market get that much crazy, stay away from it. Try to give the market a chance to get actually normal here. Okay. Back to the 50-minute. That's actually Wednesday, Friday. I promise next time I'm gonna do that. Oh, the same thing actually happens here. I'm trying here to go each time. Hey, I'm going to try to go long to break that. I'm going to wrong to them. My head was not working. What is happening here? Can someone tell me here? The thing that I told you on Nasdaq. Can someone tell me here? In 15 minutes, 5 minutes, it's happening in gold. I showed you that in gold as well. What is happening here? Can someone tell me here? What is happening here? Please, not everyone at once. I cannot hear you guys. Struggling to go higher. Exactly. All right. It is struggling. You see, that one was struggling. If I would have got here a small wick, like a candle like that, or the wick could be long, but the body should be small, actually, I would have shorted that. That one closed nearby here, and after that, after such a strong candle in 15 minutes, you're giving me that. That means, hey, I'm not able to push through. Instead of to go to short, and even the one here, I say, hey, look here, retracement, one candle covers by many, but look at the microstructure, boy. I was to myself, and I was like, hey, why did I not look to the market? And I was like, hey, look, one candle is covered by many, let me get that from here. And I was like that, and I would definitely go then here, actually, and I would cover my losses, at least for the day. And guess what happens? I lose more money, and more money, actually. And I was like, hey, what is happening here? If you do not pay attention, not just price action, microstructure. That's the thing. When you just trade with the candle pattern, it's 50% actually. When the microstructure is into your favor. The moment the microstructure is not to your favor and you're trying over and over again, guess what is happening? Your account gets wiped out. You will losing money. But once you trade with the microstructure, and even if you say something like that, no, that doesn't mean anything to me. Even that goes slow, that doesn't mean anything to me. My stop loss was just here. Where is going to be my take profit? I see, hey, I had the breakout here, at least to put it, for example, the breakout here. Or, you know, I have the wicks here. Let me go to that one. I have something also here, the wick here. Maybe let me try that one here, maybe. Or, you know, you want to be safe. You know, hey, you know what? I got to that point. Let me get one more time here. Let's see what is happening this time. Is it able to go through? Or, you know what? I said the first candle closes below here, the wick here actually, which would have been that one here. That's something that I also like to do. Instead, that's the way we like to trade, to use the microstructure to your favor. Do you get it, guys? If someone does not, please thumb down. If yes, thumb up actually, because I need to know that you get it. Not just candle pattern. The moment you go to candle, you will lose money actually. First, it's gonna be always. It's gonna be always. It's gonna be always. It's gonna be the microstructure of the market. You see, when you understand that, it is, and I stay by my, it is slightly impossible to lose money. Yes, you can have losing trades. That can happen. For example, you don't know which one is gonna be that double top, double. Oh, I said that one. Oh, it's gonna go a triple one actually. Or it's gonna be the second one likes to be higher. So I not fine tune. I need to look at the large scale at the here, or here the one that I showed you here. It's happening every day actually. When you use the microstructure into your favor here. For example, here in gold 2, in Nasdaq gold here, the same idea. I see red can is not able and giving yes, but it got rejected, but it will go down. Put just your stop loss here, or I mean get here, put your stop loss here. The rest, believe me, is happening from itself. Or the one here, I see it's rejected here. Finally, we close it below that one here. It's a good one, but what is happening? After with a spike candle, with trying close below that, what is happening? At the end, you give me just one candle to close nearby here. That was the reason for me to go long here. Or someone missed it here. That one would be the reason to go long here. We're not able to push that free. Do you get the idea here, guys? That's the way you like to trade, to use the micro, to know when is the microstructure shifting. So you want to stay You want to be with the microstructure. The market is talking to you through the microstructure, nothing else actually. Candles, yes, but after the microstructure. The microstructure, it says, hey, we broke that finally. The candle says, hey, with the spike candle, says the microstructure, I broke that price here for the moment. Okay, good. If you broke that, actually, me as a trader, I want to see you pushing that more down, and then so what I want to see as trader is like that, for example. Someone asks, okay, if that pushes down, what would you do? Nothing, actually. If that one pushed down, I want to see then it's going down, coming back here, or nearby here, to catch the exhaustion of the pullback, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and to go more down with that. But if I see here, hey, it broke it actually with some spike candle, but it's not able to push through. Okay, that one and that one, hey, it's closing nearby, and the wick gave it away. I cannot. Or let's say you want to even add into the position. That one, the opportunity to add into the position, you missed out that one. That one, or you want more actually confirmation. That one is what does the market tell you more? Do you get the point actually, guys? That's microstructure, not just candle. When you do candle, you lose money like me yesterday. I did it today again, actually, by the way. But I'm just a couple hundred away, but I made it up. I made 1K actually, and I'm 600 up actually. And I say, you know what? I call it a day. That's enough for the moment. Maybe if I later on get opportunity. The same thing as happening here. The same thing. Hey, it's not possible to push through the breakout. Here. Yesterday, Monday, when the week started. Not because I have 3 candles, especially more. Hey, I have a spike candle. Spike candle is a strong candle. It went through actually the breakout here. Almost with no wicks, small wicks here actually. What is that telling me? It is good. What I want to see, hey bro, you broke that one here. Continue here. When you go up maybe later, I'm going to catch you here. It could be exactly here or nearby. I catch the exhaustion of the pullback and continue to go down with you. That's the thing that I want to see from it. But what does it talk to me? The microstructure says, hey, after we broke it, I gave you that one. Even I had a spike candle that was actually inspiring for us to see. That's the reason they do not chase breakouts. It's giving me actually a reverse cross candle. What is that telling me here? I'm not able to push through anymore. That is the reason I went with the closing price or small pullback here to get in, and to go with the first candle. For example, you can go just for the here for the high, or like me with the first candle that closed above the high. That would be for me something to do. Okay, but if you have something like that, you see, hey, when I got here, the market give a rejection here. Do not think, hey, let go for the closing price. Just go for that price here, because you see you got a huge rejection, not a small one, huge one actually. When you look here, it's trying small one. That's okay, but that one I close here, I get huge rejection. I don't feel comfortable to close anywhere above that actually. Stay away from the market. You get the point, guys? That's the thing actually here. That was for yesterday. So far, any question before we go what's happened today? Okay. So what did happen today actually? When we look at that here, you see the market is struggling here. You can say, hey, what is my target? I can say, you know, the market is struggling to close above the opening actually. You see, it's trying to get back or to use the wick, whatever. Let's say I use the opening here. For example, I say, hey, that was the closing here. After the closing here, we came right away, and here it was trying, struggle to close above that, and even that close tries to come back. So after I get that one here, please, something that some people do, even I do that myself. Oh, that one is closing here. Let's go in. No, that was something that I did today again. I'm talking about myself. No one should get here angry at all. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking just about myself. Yes, it looks promising. I have wick here actually. Maybe something, but again, that's again a bit more like gambling actually. Yes, the microstructure is talking to you to say, hey, with the wick we're pushing up, we're not. But I also get slightly through that actually. And if you see that, oh, I missed out that opportunity. Oh no, you did not. You did great. Okay, you see, you did great. You got here and you get rejected again by the right away. What is happening when I go to the 5 minute here? I see here, hey, one candle covers by many. That one comes here, gets rejected. Why does it not close here? It got just to the breakout and close here. That would be for me the reason to say, you know what, I got in here. Said, what is that? Actually, the retracement here. One candle covers by many. I say, hey, I have that big candle covered by 1, 2, 3 here. Yes, it did not close here, but it closes sometimes nearby the breakout here. Okay, I get in here. Stop loss goes slightly below that one. I didn't even need a big one actually. You see here, that's the beauty of it. Oh man. So what is going to be my target? Actually, truth to be told, my target was here, or that cross candle. Yes, it's slightly below that. That was actually my target, truth to be told. Here or here, I said, you know what? Let's go here. But after seeing that one, what is that telling you? What is that telling you? That one gets slightly too close. That should have been the reason to say, hey, let's get out of that trade. That should have been the trade to say, hey, get out of that trade. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't feel comfortable to go through that. Let's go to the 5 minutes here. Even in the 5 minute, you see that. You see weak, weak, weak. You get that candle close nearby. After that, you get a cross candle. The same idea. In the 5 minutes, it gets here. The next one is inverse, or even if you wait it here, that one I'm not able to push through. Or here, I'm coming back like the second trade that you took, Hamza. I'm coming back near the breakup, but I get right away rejected. The market doesn't, hey, you give me that, and right away you give rejected. You're trying to get back, and you get right away each time rejected. Market is talking to it. We don't feel comfortable there. That should have been even, hey, get out of that trade. Maybe finally to see something like this, actually, I would have said, hey, let's short that from here. I would have personally shorted that from here, actually. Shorted that from here. I would have exited that position here. Say, hey, you know what? That doesn't make any sense. My stop loss above that, you see? That's the beauty. You can even use the slight stop loss. Now you can get for the bigger trade, actually. So now something big is apparently coming. Now apparently something big is coming. Why? Because I see, hey, I have the one here. And when I see here, I have nothing anymore here. So I say, you know what? Let's see how that one closed. Okay, that one closed here. Okay, the first thing I do once it goes, of course, to my favor, I bring my stop loss to a small, loss, not small win. Okay, small loss, like the one here. So what I want to see, that baby is gonna go down, especially when that one goes down. I see that one, I know. And if you see something that like that, hey Parsa, look here, at the end of the candle we get a cross candle opposite color. First of all, that's actually moving slightly to the right side. Okay, that's moving slightly to the right side. I want to see it like a staircase. It's not happening here, but what I like here is the wick is lower than the first one. Okay, or someone said, hey look Parsa, that one is closing nearby the wick. Is it not that one here? No, it is not actually. Why it is not? You see, it's when you have one direction, it's going down actually, or it's getting up to one direction, and it's very steep and crooked. Where did we have that? Here. We had that here, or we had that here on that wick. Do not even if you see a double top, do not think you can do anything here. It's gonna go all the way up. Even if I saw that one here, for me would have been, hey, the next candle close above that, I would get out here. The same idea would have been actually here. You see? The same idea here. You see that one here? No, do not lose your shit. The first candle close below that, you go out. For example, the one here. That would have been your exit, because you don't know how deep that's gonna go actually. You see, you risk your entry. That's actually fine-tuning. You get in with $100 stop loss. Even that gets hit, that's okay. It's only $100 with 10 contract, which would be 5 micro. And you're making what? Almost 2,700, let's say here. 27? What is that? That's a TEP 27R trade. That's the way Avi trades actually. But a different style actually. With 1 minute, 1 second, he's differs from me. But if you trade like that, actually, guys, that's how we use the 5 minute into your favor. I did not actually. You say, hey, Parsa, you have that knowledge. Why did you not? Because I'm stupid, apparently. I should have used that into my favor here. But I did not actually, because I got emotionally. But that's the thing. But that happens even. Again, I talked to a friend of mine, and he's actually one of the best traders. I know he had made a couple $1 million. But he said, one day I have 37K positive. The next day was $3.25. You have to get comfortable to that, actually. And the moment you trade emotionally, you should get away from the market, actually, even if you're plus or negative. Like me today, I say, you know what, I made 600, I stay away. I'm at least in positive today, it's okay. Do not come to revenge trading. I have to make up for the losses. Now, each day you have to look at it separately, actually, to try to look here. And if you want to, for example, trade here, you say, hey, I want to trade actually the pullbacks actually here. You go here, find the pullbacks each time. For example, here you see I'm seeing here, what do I see here? See wick here, closing nearby here. You're giving me a right away cross candle. You're not able to push. Goes into my direction. I bring stop loss, hits me off. The one here, I slightly close above that, and you give me that one here. That's gonna go down. Actually, I want to be with that trend. Actually, what I want actually close below in 5 minutes, even below that one here. My stop loss is going to be the one here, 150, and the first candle closes below that. It's gonna be the one here actually. So that's actually a 7-hour trade that I have here, almost 7-hour trade, 6 point something actually. You see, even in just small here, or we're getting back here. You see, again back to the 15 minute. Where did we have our breaks out here? Somewhere here, or here, actually here. The wick is. Let me close that one here and bring. Let me use the wick here actually. I see what is happening here, 10:30. Here, you see, we broke that. We came here. I'm not too pushing to. I get just too close here, and right away I get a cross candle. Hey, short that from here. Short that baby from here. Actually, try to go as down as possible. Maybe to see here, it's giving me a double top, double bottom. Oh, maybe I should get out of that one here. Actually, 5-600. Again, I get here, and you give me right away rejection. Actually, comes here. Tries to come back actually to get it here, go down. Market opens, try to get here. Even here you can see that actually happening. But again, here you should stay on. That's the way you like to trade actually. Okay, so far here. About anyone question about Nasdaq for today, or MNQ, what you like to call it? No one? Okay. Let's go to the next one here. To gold actually. Gold same actually. Where did I have here? I had here my breakout. Breakout. Do not catch here. Try to. What I did here, I catch actually the bouncy entry, guys. I say, hey, those are consolidating. That went up. That comes here, bounce here, and backs here, and then I entered actually. And I was hoping to go all the way up, but I see it was not happening. After seeing that one, I knew it will not happen actually. You see? After big one, you get a cross candle. Next thing, it go probably above that and will give you rejection. It will give you rejection probably. But let's say you go to the 5 minute, you not the bouncy. You use the 5 minute to enter here. You see, I got a candle here, crosses, and that one just closes nearby here. Or wait for the next one, white one here. Just get in here. It is not able to push through actually. That's the way you like to add in. Even if you go here, you see the double top, but what gave it away actually? Again. But I didn't feel comfortable. I said, yes, that could be like a double top. But again, usually I would not short it, but because of that one here. But I did not, but I should have actually. I did not short that one here, by the way. But that one should have been. Or if you do not feel comfortable, go to the moment that one closed, go to the 5 minute here. See, that one is closing hereby, and then you see, hey, that one breaks it actually in the 5 minute. You see, hey, I don't know, in the 5 minute that one is closing here. Is it maybe jumping up? I don't know, but okay, it looks like a double top. You know what? Since I don't know clear, I will not go long here. Do not go long here to say, hey, that's gonna long. No, look at the breakage. Hey, first one close here. You know what? I put a small pullback here, for example. I put a small pullback here. My stop loss is gonna be somewhere here, for example, and then switch to the 15 minute again. What's going to be my target? I see, hey, my target to be here, the breakout here. At least gonna be here. At least gonna be here actually. We could not go through that closing price here. Or the first candle closes here. And when you see something like that, hey, that's next. You know, it's gonna give you probably that one. Yes, that was a three candle pattern. I would have gone long here. You see, I have a double top, a double bottom. That's actually a piercing actually, but did not work actually. And if it's not working and you see, hey, the market is getting crooked here, stay away from it because there may be some news out. But you see, if you trade the right way, you make your money. Okay, once your stop loss gets in $300, $400, so be it. And you see, the market is getting, market giving me a mixed signal here, so no, stay away from it. I stay away from it. You see, the market gives me maybe here to switch to the 5 minute to see, hey, what is happening here. Maybe later we get back here and we see the retest. How is the retest happening here? Maybe we had in In 15 minutes we had something here. We get back here so to catch it from here and then to go down here. That's something that we like to look at. So anyone, any questions so far? Is it clear how to trade from now on? Breaks out? No. Read always pullback. Sometimes you have some, oh, that was the thing here. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we didn't remember that. You have something like that. You say, hey, the breakout was here. I didn't have anything here. Sometimes the pullback happening here without having any retest, actually. Something like that, actually. You see, hey, you're trying to go back, giving me pullback, but you give me that one. If that is not enough for you, here, that one here, it cannot go through. Get in here. Get in here. Stop loss maybe here. And then continue. Okay, if you miss out. You have two pullbacks actually. One is the retest of the breakouts. Never catch the breakouts. Always wait for the retest. Even if that's not happening, then so be it. Or it is going only one direction. Switch to the 5 minute and try to catch the exhaustion of the pullback. And then we get it here. And another one we got here actually. Goes up, comes down, and then here it's not able to put through. Goes more down actually. Again, that's the way we like to trade it. Long story short, what we like to trade. If you like to trade that way, it's up to you actually. Only 15 minutes, 5 minutes, not more than two things actually. I would encourage Nasdaq and Gold because they're independently moving. So if that one moves not good, the other one is moving good. Or if that one is not moving good, maybe the other one is better. Or both are not good, or both are equal good, but they're not exactly like each other. They go separate ways actually. 15 minute only. Just switch to the 5 minute just to catch the pullback, or you get to a certain area from 50 minutes. I don't know, is it rejecting from there? It is reversing from it. Go to the 50 minute. Yes, it is trying. Find it close nearby the wick and get rejected actually. Let's get in here, short that thing down actually. That's the way you like to trade that. And then reversal, wait for double top, double bottom. For example, here that was actually clear. I have that one and I get that one. I say, hey, that's a double bottom. Actually, now it's gonna return. Actually, it doesn't feel comfortable. That was just a false breakout, or just to get the liquidity sweep here, like the one here. It just wanted to get the liquidity sweep. That one wanted to get the liquidity sweep to go up, but apparently not. But if I say, oh, the market is getting, that was also the reason for us. But you asked me, besides having headache, that wouldn't make any sense. Try to trade here anything. Stay away from it. Actually, so hey, doesn't make any sense anymore here. Actually, the market is getting crazy here. So that was from my side. Anyone, any question here? No one. Okay, then from now on, only pullbacks and reversals. Stay as much as possible in 15 minutes just for the pullback, and maybe for reversal just for a glitch look in the 5 minute. That was from my side. If no one has a question, I will give it up to you, Brian. I think it's your turn. Thanks for your time, guys. And now Brian will share his screen with you guys. Have a good one, everyone. But I will stay here.